Granddad can drift. Granddad can drift.
Morning then, YouTubers. I say morning, it's not morning. Decidedly sleepy. I've just come off nights. Done 2 nights, last night and night before. So I'm going to get in the garage today. Hopefully going to get the front suspension changed on the Passat before it gets dark. I've had a bit of an issue really. It's just sort of clunking over the last sort of week or so. I think it's going to be down to the near side front shocker. I think it's just giving up the ghost, to be fair. So what we've done is we've ordered a brand new set of coilers. They are down here. So I've gone for some ta-technix. About the only ones I could get hold of really in sort of quick time. There are some JOMs available from Euro car parts still. If you have got a B4 Passat or B3 Passat, they're all about the same. I think the ones on the car are actually off a Mark 3 or Mark 2 Golf. They do fit. The only problem is the spring rate's not the same. The ones I've got now are going to be rated for about 1,000 kgs front and back, but I think the ones I've had on are slightly lower, which is causing the problem. I mean, they've not done bad. They've had them on at least 2 years, so I think age and my exuberant driving style has just sort of worn them out. So that's the plan for today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these all unboxed, get them out on the bench, just copper grease all the threads and everything just before I put them on, because obviously I don't want them seizing up. The other ones have seized up, which is causing a bit of a problem come sort of MOT time. So I'm going to get it done now, and then hopefully come August or whenever I'm not going to have to worry about it. So yeah, so I'm going to get these unboxed and I shall speak to you in a bit. I've gone for ta-technix because, to be fair, they're about the only ones I could sort of get hold of in any hurry. I know Euro car parts, they do stock JOM ones. Just a little bit more. These set me back, I think it came to about 230, 240 quid. So it's not bad really for the full kit. The rest of them are out there in a box. But yeah, so what we're going to do, just try and get it out of the bag for you. There you go. Please excuse the mess, we've been up to all sorts in here. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to take everything apart, and I'm just going to copper grease all these threads, because I have got an issue with the old ones that they have actually seized on. It is a common problem with coilovers, unfortunately, so prevention is the best course. You know what I mean. Anyway, let's get this thing stripped over. Right then, so we've got the coilie out on the bench. All we're going to do, just simply strip it down, take it all apart, and get some big tub of copper grease out. That can stay on. And just grease up all these threads and wind the coilover, the adjuster, all the way up, all the way down. Just make sure everything's coated with copper grease. All I'm trying to do basically just make sure that it doesn't seize up, that's it. So yeah, so once I've got it stripped down, I'm just going to pop it in the vise just to hold it, and then I'll get it all painted, whack it all back together. Yeah, I shall speak to you in a bit. Alright, so we've got the shocker all stripped down on the bench. That's basically it. So you get your helper spring and your top spring, and obviously your top cat and your mount and your little dust cover. But like I say, I'm just literally, all I'm going to do is just wang some copper grease down these threads. It's like I say, all it's doing is just trying to sort of prevent it seizing up. So what I'll do is I'll do these bottom ones and just liberally coat it all, and then I'll wind the collar down, just make sure that's all covered, and just repeat this basically for all 4. And I'm going to get them on the car, hopefully. That's the plan. So yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit. Right then, so what we've done is we've just stripped everything down basically, so taking all the springs off, the helper spring and everything, and just copper grease the hell out of the threads. It's just to try and stop it seizing, like I said. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back out to the car, just jack it up, whip the fronts off, and job done. Literally, it's only 3 bolts. Got the bottom 2 which are an 18, and the top one which I believe is about 21, 22, I can't quite remember, but yeah. And that's it. Then what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll just measure the distance, get some sort of reference marks, measure the distance just so I know that they're set about the same. Then I can get them on the car and we'll go from there. Basically we might have to either raise them up or drop them down, but well, I'm not going to do that until they're actually on the car and sort of settling a bit. They're going to take a couple of weeks, maybe a month or so, just to sort of bed in, settle, and then we can readjust them again. But hopefully now I'll put this copper grease on, that's not going to be an issue. So I'll speak to you in a bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to change the coilers over on this Passat, on my Passat. I just wanted to just show you quickly one or two of the problems that I think I'm getting. So let's just flip this around and I'll show you. So basically, one of the issues you do get is once you've like put coilies on, the strut tops do sit, or the top mounts do sit a bit higher. Obviously, but the problem with this is this one, the near side, the passenger side one, sits quite a bit higher. So what I think's happened is that shocker, or that coilover that side, has actually failed. And it's just a spring basically holding it up. So yeah, so what I want to do is just get the jack underneath it, get it up in the air, get the wheel off, get that shocker out, new one in. I'll speak to you in a bit. Alright, so I've just been and got all the tools out I'm going to need really. So I've got 17, pull the wheel off, 18 for the bottom, and a 21 for the top. Now I've not actually done anything yet, I just wanted to show you one of the issues that I am having. Just like points me in the direction that this shocker isn't basically up to much cop anymore. And all I'm going to do is just grab the wheel and just like literally, you should be able to see. I mean, yeah, I think it's bollocks basically. So yeah, so I'm just going to buzz this wheel off, pop that off, and it should be out. I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright, so I just buzzed the bottom board on, so, bolts off. There's still one still in, just holding it basically in there. You can see that. Honestly, get yourself one of these. I think I paid about 45-50 quid for it off eBay. This one's done me probably about 2 years now. I did have a Clarky one that one actually caught fire, and this was my replacement. Absolutely invaluable. Buzzing wheel nuts off, stuff like that. Cuts the time down in half. So now, like I say, all I've got to do, there's no tension on this now, so I'm just going to buzz this one off. And get this off. Unfortunately the threads are a bit bollocks, so yeah, once I put it off I shall be back with you in a bit. Right, so old one, new one obviously. I mean these are Pro Sports, and like I said, they're off a Golf Mark 3. So the new ones are actually designed for the Passat, so the springs will take a bit more weight. These ones, like I say, I think they were rated for a little bit less. These ones I know it's 1,020 on the fronts and 1,000 on the back. I think these ones were around about 8.5, 900, so quite a big difference. So hopefully it will sort of make out for a better ride. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly nip to the local auto factors. So big thank you to Nigel at Davmac, hopefully. Always use dav mat really, if I can help it, if I can, because they're literally 5 minutes down the road, really do look after me, and the staff are absolutely brilliant. So if you are in Notts, please do give Davmac a call, give them a shout, and normally, like I say, they do look after you. So I shall be back with you in a bit. And the unfortunate thing is I might have to jump on the non-car. Great. Speak to you in a bit. Alright, so I've just buzzed the top cap off. So now this is all free. Once I take that bolt out, this one, it'll be free, so I can go and have a way with it in the put the new one on. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's Golf. So yeah, so that's possibly why these have failed. Golf stuff does fit the Passat. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend it, not for too long anyway. I'll speak to you in a bit. Right, so just got off the phone with Davmac. They do have 2 top mounts in, about 17 quid for each. But I do know that, there's my phone going off, that GSF do sell just the actual bearing. It's a bearing that I actually need. So the bearing sits there. I've got an old top mount. You know when you like looking for something, you know you've got one and you're looking for something, but you don't know where you've put it. I knew I'd got one. So yeah, so basically the top mount just sits on there. There's a cover that's in the actual top mount outside that I've got to get out. It just cuts over that. Unfortunately, I think this one's going to be past it. I would recommend it if you do change it. They're only about £4 or £5 a pop, just the actual bearing itself. So it does make sense just to change. While you've got it apart, get it done, and then that's it. And then this one, well, I might make some sort of art with it, but for now, it can just live down there. So yeah, so what I want to do, get the bearing popped on this one, and get it back in, get it back up in the car, and then yeah, I might just nip down and get one top mount. I don't know, but yeah, I shall be back with you in a bit. All right. So top mount goes on, nut goes on. Obviously, you guys aren't daft. There's an Allen key in there, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to get an Allen key bit out of my toolbox, pop that in, do this up, and then this one is done. It can go back on the car. So yeah, that's it. Happy with that. Obviously, I will centre it. It's just because it's loose at the minute that it's not quite sitting right. But yeah, there you go. All right. Right then, well, I'm sort of feeling the lights are on. I am fast losing light. Basically, where we're at. We've got the new ones on. I basically started not far from the bottom, and I'm just sort of slowly working my way up now. I've raised it about 2 inch from where I started with. It's still too bloody low. I'll just have a look. Hang on. So yeah, that's gone up 2 inches on where we started. I mean, yes, it sort of stands, but I've been there. I've wrecked a sump from doing that. Well, more than one sump. I'm not doing it again. So yeah, so where's going to come off again, jack it up again, up she goes a bit more. Alright.